Hey, today we've got a S13 subframe here from Conrad, one of our mates, and a GKTech weld-in brace kit. So we're going to go through that, we're going to weld it in, stick all the plates in and everything. If you haven't seen one of these kits before, they're actually quite good. It saves you cutting up metal and stuff, which saves you bulk time, but they come with like a full-on instruction booklet to tell you where to put it in and what to do and things like that. I'll just flick through. Yeah, like explains like installing carbon bracket base. It says test fit it, clean up the area. It tells you exactly what to do if you've never done one. It's really good. I have done one of these before, so I'll just double check through the instructions so I don't forget anything, but they come with all the plates and some of them with little dimple die pressed out sections and big ones ready to go in. So all there, get a good sticker. First thing I'll do is test fit everything, then I'll mark where I need to clean up for the welding, because I'll have to grind off the paint on the subframe. Then I also like to just give these a quick grind as well. Mainly we do the cleaner strip disc sort of thing, flapper disc, just so the weld goes on a bit easier. So, all right, I'll do the test fitting. I'll do some cleaning up and then I'll show you what I've got to. So first off the bat, here's the reason why you test fit, because all parts from a manufacturer have a tolerance, so they're not always exactly the same. So our plate here just has a little bit of overhang and won't quite fit over that lip there. So we're just going to trim it back to make sure it fits and then we'll finish the grinding. But this is why you test fit. These parts are made exactly the same because I'm pretty sure GKTech get them laser cut. Whereas a subframe from 30 years ago, they just had tolerances. So this little bit of metal could have been longer than the next 10 that went through, so who knows. But we'll just trim that and keep going. Okay, so a bit of grinding later. I ended up cutting up here, here, and down here multiple times to get all the holes to line up. It could go a little bit more, but it'll fit with all the bolts in there now. So good reason to test fit. All right, first weld. So I'm getting through this grinding stuff and welding bits and pieces on, but there's certain areas that, I don't know, are just impossible to get to, like in here, in this section here, I just can't get anything in there to get rid of the paint. So I've got as much as I can, which will give us a start, and then it's not ideal, but we'll weld through the paint. I'll burn it off as we go. I got the other side, so it'll be good tack and then push through on the bad side. Overall, it's pretty good on here and on here. So yeah, this one's in, it's really hot. There it is. That one's good. Yeah, rear LCA mount's done, toe arm mount's done, diff mount's done. Now we've got left the camber arm mount, the traction arm mount, and then the front LCA mount. But it's going alright, going together pretty good. Yeah, I double checked a couple of things on the instructions. The positioning of the toe arm mount I wasn't quite sure on, so it's really good they send instructions through with their stuff. Oh yeah, anyway, more welding. I'm doing one side first, then switching sides. So we'll get started. William's staring at me. All right, we'll keep welding. I'll throw in a few clips. One subframe done. Conrad, who this is for, he said he was not sure if he's going to paint it or powder coat it. So I'm not going to paint it. He'll come pick it up like that and he'll work out what he's doing, but we're going to let it cool down. You can see the smoke probably. Yeah, but not a bad job. It's a big upgrade for our chassis, especially for this mount here. That's the rear mount for the LCA. This one gets ripped off all the time and it rips straight off here, so even just this plate is a really good upgrade. And then buying the kit from GKTech, you just do everything else while you're at it. So, yeah, it's a good little kit. You would have seen me welding some bits down, and that's probably more because this was one that I had to do. This is probably slightly out from factory. They have tolerances, so things can be out. Yeah, it was a good job. I'll find something else to do now. I ran out. Alright, I found something else to do now. We've got the exhaust from the Starlet down here. You can see it. It's got a flange for the cat on it that we need to cut off. I don't have the new flange yet, but I'm trying to find something to do for now. Waiting for parts for everything else. So I can at least trim this down on the bandsaw, put it back in the car, and then we'll just have to make the small piece to the new flange and it'll be good to go. So we'll do that. So cut. This won't be too bad. We'll get the new flange, bolt the flange on, cut a piece to go between that and the new flange, and it'll be good. And then it all bolts up at the other end as well. So that's all we're going to do for today. Subframe's done. That can go back. Conrad's picking it up tomorrow. Starlet, we're waiting for parts. I need the flange to finish the exhaust. I need to know the info about the turbo to finish the oil feed. What else? Yeah. Once that's done, should be good to go. Our next video will be, I think we're gonna inspect a short motor for an RB25 because we're gonna build a 25 for one of the other cars for my friends. So I'll take you through. We're just inspecting a bottom end because we're going to get the head sent off. So yeah, we'll go through looking at the bores and the bearings and stuff. Just like checks that you can do before you put it in the car sort of thing. So that'll be next. And then there'll be some stuff coming up on the A86 soon. I'm going to try some new seats in there. And then a lock kit coming to try for the Torque Drift 86. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.